What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're back with another realistic rebuild, as today we're going to be doing the Boston Celtics in NBA 2K23. Before we get to today's video, make sure you guys drop a like on this one. Of course, subscribe if you're new to the channel. On the road to 30,000 subscribers, and I do want to apologize for no upload yesterday. I was a best man at a wedding yesterday, so I really didn't have time. I had to be there like early in the morning, so just something I really couldn't get around to, so I apologize for no uploads. But I will tell you, I killed my speech. Not that you guys care, but let's just go ahead and talk about the Celtics. But looking at the Boston Celtics, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Robert Williams, Marcus Smart, we all know how stacked this Celtics roster is. Unfortunately for them, though, they did lose Ime Udoka as their head coach with that whole allegation that was going on. It sounds like it was true. It's not really much of an allegation anymore. But he is gone, so now we don't have him anymore. But you got Brogdon, Derek White. This Celtics roster is very, very, very good. Like, we know that for a fact. So they just made it to the finals. So obviously our goal today is do that again. So Smart, Brown, Tatum, Al Horford, Robert Williams looks like that is going to be the starting five in real life. Danilo Gallinari isn't unfortunately hurt, which is why they have signed Blake Griffin, which I assume they have Blake Griffin here. So I'm going to go ahead and switch that around just because, like I said, Gallinari did get hurt, unfortunately. So that would mean, let's go just kind of do this. Gallinari, there you go. You just kind of, go out here. He might come back like towards the end of the season, I think. I think that's a possibility. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure there's a possibility of him maybe coming back around the playoffs. But we're going to run it like this for the first season. I mean, we all know, like I said, how good this team is. So I'm expecting big things. Expecting to be a good team. 4-star balance system. They already have Ime Udoka updated also. So shout out to 2K. They have Joe in here. So that's good. Let's go ahead and simulate season number 1, though. And let's see how we do. And hopefully the Celtics roster is on top at the end of season number 1. And then we'll do whatever we can to make this roster as good as possible. Not that it needs many upgrades, but we're just, I do every single team. So that's why we do the Celtics today. Today's video is brought to you by Prize Picks. October is officially here as my favorite month of the year. You know why? It's spooky season, and that means NBA basketball is right around the corner. So Prize Picks is the best way to get more out of the game you're watching. On Prize Picks, you get to pick overs or unders on the favorite players you love watching when you're watching your favorite sport, whether it's football, basketball, esports, whatever, it does not matter. Let me show you how it works. Prize Picks is available on mobile or desktop, and basically, like I said, they have every sport you could possibly imagine. You got NBA preseason right now as well if you want to go ahead and play on some preseason. Of course, football is here, baseball, they got tennis, there's everything you could possibly imagine. So basically how it works is you're choosing 2 to 5 players. 2 players is going to have 3 times your money. If you go up to 5 times, you get 10 times your money. But basically, you're going to choose overs or unders. Let's say I wanted to go ahead and go John Morant over 12.5 in the preseason, and let's say Marjon Beauchamp as well. We'll go over on both those guys, and basically, if I put 20 in, I get 60 in return. Let me show you some of the previous winnings I've gotten here in the NFL season. I'm happy, very, very excited to carry this over into the NFL season. So if you want to go ahead and join in on the fun here on Prize Picks, the link is in the description. Use code Crushables. They're matching your deposit dollar for dollar up to $100. So basically, put in 100, you get 100 back in credit. So it'll be $200 to work with. So thank you, Prize Picks, for sponsoring today's video. So Luka Doncic is your MVP, averaging 39, 12, and 11. We all know Luka in 2K is just a whole different animal. Imagine he did this in real life. That'd be kind of crazy. But Jabari, Rookie of the Year. 7th, 6th Man of the Year. Defensive Player goes AD. Trey Jones, Most Improved. Kid is your Coach of the Year. And Tyler Jamison is your Executive, which that's for the 76ers. So All-NBA first team, you got Luka, Harden, LeBron, Giannis, Jokic. All-NBA second team, All-NBA third team, All-Defensive first team, and All-Defensive second team. Do we have Jason Tatum? I kind of skipped through it quick. Yeah, he did make it. So Jason Tatum making All-NBA second team is absolutely beautiful. So we are the second seed in the Eastern Conference, to Philadelphia being the number 1 seed. Taking a look at the player stats to end off the year, we had 31 from Tatum, 23 from Jaylen Brown. We had 14.5 from Brogdon, 10 from Marcus Smart, 10 from Derek White, 8.5 from Horford, and then 8 and 10, and then 2.5 blocks from Robert Williams. So Robert Williams for sure staying here for the entire video. I'm going to try to keep Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum together. Then we'll see what else we could do. If we don't win a championship here, we're going to obviously try to make some kind of moves because we can't just take a place at the whole video or it wouldn't really be a rebuild. So we're going to make something happen. We get to play the Pacers, though, in round 1, which is interesting because obviously these two teams made a trade in the offseason where we got Brogdon. So I'm excited to see if we can come out here and beat them. It would be definitely a slap in the face if we found a way to lose the Pacers in round 1 after making that trade with them. So let's go ahead and see what happens. So my current round against Indiana, and we are going to beat them in 6. So the Indiana Pacers do give us a fight, but we ultimately beat them in 6. And now we're on to round 2 to play another dark horse, contender in the Eastern Conference after getting Donovan Mitchell. That being the Cleveland Cavaliers. They have Garland, Mitchell, Mobley, Jarrett Allen, a really good roster, as we know, in Cleveland. They have done a great job with the rebuild ever since LeBron has left. They ended up trading Sexton and all that to get Mitchell, which is just a W move for them. Let's see if we can come out here and beat them, though. So game 1 is going to go to us. 35 from Tatum in game 1. Going to need that throughout the series. And we lose game 2. Low scoring game. And then Tatum drops 27. Game 3, we're up 2-1. So take a nice stranglehold of this series. Can we go up 3-1? Yes, we do. So that is looking beautiful. And if we could beat them in 5, that would be I was about to say that would go a long way. And I literally just noticed that Washington upset Philadelphia in round 1. So that's honestly crazy. Now we get Miami and Washington. So I mean, is there any chance Washington could do something like this? I don't know, man. Oh, Miami got Miles Bridges. Of course they did. Okay. Hopefully Washington finds a way, but it looks like we're going to get the Miami Heat. Wait, Washington's about to do this? No, we get the Miami Heat. So Miami Heat versus Boston in the Eastern Conference Finals 2 years in a row. Once again, you have Dallas and New Orleans. On the other side's got Luka versus Zion. That's entertaining. But now that the Heat have Miles Bridges to replace that power forward spot, that's pretty good for them, I will say, because obviously they were missing a power forward. So them getting him, how much money is he making for them? I'm curious, because $5 million. Wow. So he just was like, yeah, I have a great opportunity in Miami. I'm going to go there. So I imagine if he does ever play basketball again, which I assume he will, because like I said, athletes do get away with stuff all the time. I would assume he just stays a Hornet, obviously. But game 1, we're up 1-0. So hopefully it doesn't matter that they have Miles Bridges, that we just still beat them. Because so far we're up 2-0. We're up 3-0, and I think we're golden. Unless we blow a 3-0 lead, which happens all the time. But thankfully we do beat the Miami Heat in 5 games. And now we get the Pelicans, who beat the Mavericks in 6 games. Okay. CJ McCollum won Finals MVP for them. We get Brandon Ingram, Herbert Jones, Zion Valanciunas. It's obviously a very good team in the West. A dark horse candidate in the West being the Pelicans. We all know how good they can be with a healthy Zion plus CJ and Ingram. That's going to be a really good team. Joe Val, not to mention Herbert Jones. Like, that's a very good team out West, and I'm very excited to see what they look like. But we're up 1-0. They even it up. Okay. They're up 2-1. Are we going to lose to the Pelicans here? No, we even it up. Can we win game 5? We do. Can we win game 6? It's a game 7 series early on. Game 7. It looks like, you know what? We could actually throw Danilo Gallinari out here for once. Maybe we could do that. So I'm going to shrink this down to an 8-man rotation. Oh my goodness. What are we doing? I'm not starting Peyton Pritchard in a game 7. I realize he's playing great and all, but no. I got to have my man, Defensive Player of the Year, Marcus Smart out there. Like, that just, I can't do that. So maybe that's my downfall. Maybe I should have started Pritchard. Like, they're like really high on Pritchard right now, but I just can't do it. I can't get myself to do that. So here we go. Game 7 to win a championship in the first season over the Pelicans at home at TD Garden. It's a close game. We take the lead. They take it back, but we take it again. We still have it. And if we can hang on, oh my goodness, this is as close as it can get. Can we win a championship year number 1? We have a lead, 1-point lead right now. And we are going to hang on to it. And we win a championship in year number 1. That is absolutely amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely drop a like if you did. This is Crushables saying peace. I'm obviously totally joking. I'm not going to end off where I haven't done a single thing. That'd be funny, though, if I did. So, Udonis Haslem, Carmelo, Dwight Howard, Ariza, Rudy Gay, Aldridge, and Paul Millsap are all retiring. Let's go straight to the draft lottery. And now that we won a championship, let's try to make it 3 in a row. Why not? So, let's see if we can make this team even better. I don't know what Al Horford's going to do this offseason. He might be a free agent still. The Knicks get their number 1 overall pick, so they win the Webb and Yama sweepstakes. But I imagine they're going to draft Scoot Henderson just because it's the Knicks. They're going to do something like that. But staff signing, I'm going to keep Joe. We just want a championship with them, so there's really no reason to change anything. We're going to grab a big man coach, and then we can grab Wing Whisperer. We got Jimmy Jeffries here, so welcome to the team, my friend. And let's just go to draft night. So on draft night, I don't think there's any trades I'm looking to make. I mean, we do have Derek White's contract, which how many years are? Yeah, he's got 2 years left in his contract. Brogdon has 2 years. Marcus Smart has 3 years. So, and then Jaylen Brown. We obviously need to find a way to extend him even further because we don't want to lose him at all. There's been some rumors and speculation that Jaylen Brown wants to be in Boston. Obviously, they kind of, dangled him over in a trade a little bit. That probably hurt his feelings a little bit. But hopefully, things are all boiled over now. That's fine. So, Al Horford, we're going to have to re-sign, and we'll get to it. But on draft night, I don't think we're going to have our draft pick. I'm pretty sure it's going to go to the Pacers. Yeah, we have 2 second-round picks, so we can try to see if we can get some, maybe gems, some diamonds in the rough here in round 2. We got Wilson Thomas on the board. I don't know any of these guys, so I'm going to do my best. I'll take Brad Watts, and then I'll take, we got Brad Watts out of Arkansas. We got Phil Soto. That's not Kai Soto, is it? And overall, is everyone an F in the second round? So maybe it doesn't matter who I take. Maybe the second round is not done. I don't know. Maybe the second round isn't even done. I'll take Ellis Davis, I guess. I don't know if any of these guys are good. Maybe we don't draft them, or maybe we don't sign them. Or 61 and 57. There's really no point of signing them. So let's just go straight to player options. We got Gallinari accepting his player option and Peyton Pritchard accepting. So that's $10 million we have right there if we want to make a trade. And then Grant Williams, of course, is somebody I would definitely love to keep around. But I want to make some kind of trade this offseason. I don't want to just sit here and not do nothing with this team. So as far as free agents are concerned, I assume we're going to be able to sign Al Horford back, and he wants $18 million. We definitely have the ability to sign like another good player here as well. So definitely have, some opportunities and avenues to make this roster better. So I kind of want to take a look around the league and see where that opportunity would come from. Even if it's just a minor upgrade, I want to do something, man. Like, I don't want to just sit here and do nothing. So let's go look around the league and see if there's any addition to make on this team that would make sense for us, and it would be a huge help on winning, a championship in year number 2 as well. I'm going to try to find a way to snag Josh Hart from the Portland Trail Blazers. I mean, the Blazers just got off a rebuilding year. They didn't make the playoffs, it looks like, or they maybe did, and then they got disappointed. I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, their team intel is rebuilding, so I'm trying to give them a future first-round pick for Josh Hart. I also threw in Gallinari, Luke Cornett, Sam Hauser, and let's see if they'll accept this. And just like that, we get Josh Hart to be a brand new addition on this roster. So I love the addition of Josh Hart here in Boston. He's going to be great backing up Jason Tatum. So I absolutely love that. I think that's an amazing addition to this team. Trade Gallinari away, and I'm feeling great now. So love that for us. And then we still have, Smart Pritchard as our, point guard duo. And then you have Smart, or you have Jaylen Brown and Malcolm Brogdon, and Derek White as the backup shooting guard. We have Josh Hart at the backup 3 now, and then Robert Williams. So I almost want to trade Derek White now for something like maybe a better power forward or better center. I think that's what my next move is going to be for this team. So if we could find like a 1-for-1 deal around the league, because we kind of have, our guards already with Pritchard and Malcolm Brogdon. So I think Derek White is kind of the guy on the outside looking in. So if we can find a way to get something better for him, I'm going to do it. So I'm going to make this trade with the Dallas Mavericks. Derek White for Dorian Finney-Smith. It's just a simple 1-for-1 that just gives another guy for Luka to kind of have in the backcourt with them. So Derek White for Dorian Finney-Smith. They're also throwing in a 2nd-round pick, which is fine. We'll go ahead and make that trade. So we get kind of depth that we actually needed over what we didn't have. So I kind of like that a lot. I'm not really sure if I'm going to re-sign Al Horford. If I do, I think I'm going to have him play more of a center role instead of, being the starting power forward. Kind of like Grant Williams to take that role over. So I'm going to wait for Grant Williams, and I still have the ability to sign someone else. But I kind of just want to give that opportunity to to Al Horford. So 1 year, $15 million definitely sounds steep, and then I'm obviously going to match whatever Grant Williams got. So Grant Williams on a 2-year, I think that's exactly what he would definitely get. So I'm going to sign them, which I'm feeling good about. And then it looks like we actually have the money to still sign someone else. We have like Montrezl Harrell, we have Omer out here. So there's definitely still some good options. We really don't need to use our mid-level right now because we kind of have a full rotation, so I don't think we'll use it. So if I moved Al Horford to center, I don't know how much he'll go down in overall. He doesn't go down actually at all. So Al Horford is going to go ahead and move to a bench role more, and then DFS and Grant Williams going to play that power forward spot for us, which I like a lot. So now I'm going to play progression after those new additions and see what this is looking like. So we got Al Horford going down 1, which isn't that bad at all. Robert Williams is up. Jaylen Brown is up. Tatum's up 3. You got Peyton Pritchard up, and then DFS is still an 80 overall. JD Davison's down here. Al Horford's like the only one going down. So I love the addition of Josh Hart. I also love the addition of Dorian Finney-Smith. I think those are fantastic additions that help you win a championship, which is kind of what I wanted to do, obviously. We're going for a championship year number 2 after making those new additions. I'm feeling good about those additions. I think they're definitely going to help. So let's go into the rotation. We got power ranking landing us at number 1. 9-man rotation. I guess they say 8-man. Let's go 9-man. You got Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Grant Williams at the 4. Robert Williams at the 5, Malcolm Brogdon off the bench, Josh Hart off the bench, Al Horford, and then DFS. That is an amazing bench. We don't even have Peyton Pritchard in there. What a great bench, to be honest with you. I guess we could run a 10-man rotation, which is what we'll probably do. That way Pritchard does get some minutes this year. But I'm feeling good, man. I really like this team. I think this is looking really good on paper now that we've made those new additions. Let's see how this season goes, and hopefully by the end of things, we are back, being a high seed in the East, and we can win a championship in year number 2, and then go for a championship in year number 3, and ultimately three-peat with the Celtics today. That's the goal. So after this season, with how great our bench was, Malcolm Brogdon comes out and wins 6th man of the year for the Boston Celtics, which is absolutely amazing. Defensive player goes to Embiid. Naz Reid's your most improved player for Charlotte, which actually I kind of like that addition. Naz Reid, I think, is a really good center in Minnesota as a backup. So if he ever gets the opportunity to start somewhere like Charlotte, that would be pretty amazing for him. But All-NBA first, he got Trae Young, Luka, Giannis, KD, and Jokic. Obviously, team LaMelo, Garland, LeBron, Embiid, or not Embiid, or Embiid's down there, and they got Jason Tatum, which I skipped over, is on All-NBA second team again. And here's your All-NBA third team, all defense first team, and all defensive second team. So we have the first seed in the Eastern Conference, which is nice. We were the second seed last year. We had 32 points from Jason Tatum, 25 from Jaylen Brown, 17.5 from Brogdon, 11 from Josh Hart, 10 from Robert Williams. Also still averaging around 3 blocks per game, which is amazing. 8.5 from Smart, 3 from Grant Williams, and then 5. Or no, that's 3 points. And then you had 8 from Marcus Smart, and then 7, and then 6 and 5. Okay. So here we go. Here we go in round one. You get to play the New York Knicks. They did, in fact, draft Scoot Henderson. I told you they wouldn't draft Victor Wembanyama. I don't know why they never do. I feel like every time the Knicks get the first pick overall, they do not draft Wembanyama. Instead, they go for Scoot Henderson. And hey, I mean, you have a Scoot Henderson Brunson backcourt with RJ, Randall, and Mitch Robinson. Very intriguing. But I really hope we don't find a way to lose this team. I'm really hoping we're going to go out there and take care of business, and we do sweep them. So that's a good start. But now we get Philadelphia. So we didn't have to face them last year. They're starting Oladipo at the 3, so that could definitely be detrimental to them because he's a little short to be playing 3. Is he like, yeah, he's 6'4". So, I mean, like I said, the Philadelphia 76ers are a team that are really good in the simulation, so hopefully we can find a way to beat them and move on. Game 1, we're up 1-0, 42 from Tatum, 32 from Embiid. Game 2, up 2-0. So far, so good. And are we going to sweep the 76ers? We do. Now we're moving on, and now we get to play Cleveland in year number 2. So we got the best of them, year number 1, obviously. But Cleveland might be ready to kind of take another step. Instead, they're starting Okoro here at the 3. So Mitchell and Garland, who are just going to keep progressing. Evan Mobley's only going to get better. Still have Ricky Rubio and Kevin Love off the bench, 2 veteran presence. Like, this team, still very good. I wouldn't be surprised if they found a way to upset us here. We got Minnesota and OKC on the other side. So game 1, we're up 1-0. I was about to say, I don't think we sweep the Cavaliers here. In fact, they're going to go up 2-1 on us, but we even it up. Can we win game 5? Yes, we can. Beat them in 6. No, go to a game 7 with the Cleveland Cavaliers. And we get to play, I guess got to play Dorian Finney-Smith less minutes. And here we go. Game 7 to make it back to the finals. Can we do it? We start off with the lead in the first quarter. If we can hang on to it, that would be amazing. We won the second quarter. It's looking good so far, but anything can happen here, and I think we did it. So, we beat the Cavaliers in 7, 32-23, and we are back to the finals. We get Minnesota or OKC. I don't know which team I'd rather play, to be honest with you. Feel like I'd rather play OKC, but I don't know. You know, be careful what you wish for. So I guess we'll see who comes out on top here. And we get the Timberwolves. So we got Towns and Gobert to deal with. So that'll be interesting how, you know, thankfully, though, we could come out here and start Al Horford and Robert Williams together. Like, in real life, if you wanted to match, like, the 2 bigs, you could do that, right? So I feel like that's something the Celtics head coach would definitely do. In 2K, it's not going to matter as much. Like, it's not that crazy realistic where if you have a matchup like that, I have to start Horford. But it's definitely something I would consider if I was a coach in real life. So game 1, we're down 1-0. Game 2, down 2-0. Uh-oh, has Minnesota got our number? No, we can even it up, right? Yes, we can. We win 3 straight, right? Yes, we can. Can we win 4 straight? No, game 7. Another game 7 going up against Minnesota at TD Garden. This is for our 2nd championship in a row. Can we do it? Let's make this a dynasty, ladies and gentlemen. It's looking good so far. Just got to hang on to the lead. We give it to them. Oh, my goodness. This is as close as it can get. Don't let them run away with it. Come on, Tatum. Dig deep. I need you here, man. You're a dark horse MVP candidate for a reason. Come on, baby. Let's go. Lock it in. Lock it in. We're down 5. We are down 5 right now. Oh, man, that sucks. Slow. Okay. We're coming back. We're coming back. We're coming back. We got a minute 26 left of the clock. I feel we got to jump in and at least watch. You know what? Do I play it out? Let's play it out. Let's come out here and protect Boston not winning a championship. We got this. 1:21 left on the clock. They're at the free throw line. We got a probably 2-point or 3-point ball game here, depending on how many free throws he has left. This is the first one. He misses it, so that's awesome. Okay, so we get the second free throw here, and hopefully we can... he misses both of them. That is just absolutely amazing. Let's give it to Smart. Give me Jason Tatum here, 100%. I almost ran out of bounds. Holy moly, I'm almost selling already. So I need a screen from Robert Williams, 100%. Gobert is going to be protecting the paint, but for some reason, he does even move. This is on Superstar, I think. It says it's our first lead tonight, which is not the case at all. I guess it's my first lead since I've jumped in. But yeah, that was just terrible, bro. The difficulty probably needs to be up because Gobert didn't even react to me. I don't know why. I'm playing lockdown defense on Edwards, though. Got to make sure he doesn't score. They're trying to screen. Robert Williams gets a steal. No, he doesn't. Almost did. Okay, Grant Williams, I'm on you. Let's go. He's getting a screen. Robert Williams, you got this. They're going to go to Gobert. Nice play. Nice play. Nice play. Nothing I could have done about that. The shot clock was on my side, but unfortunately I gave it up, man. That sucks. Okay, I'm going to give it to Tatum again. Honestly, kind of had the three-pointer there. I maybe should have took it, but it's all right. I want to play conservatively. I mean, if their center is not going to play good defense, then I could just probably... Grant Williams, I need you here. And he misses it. No. Oh, man. Screen and roll did not work that time. Okay. I got to make sure. We got to get a steal. Just got to make sure Anthony Edwards does... No, why are you fouling, Grant Williams? Why? We don't need a foul. I hate that foul. I don't know why we fouled there. Thankfully, though, it's a three-point ball game, so we could tie it up still. I'm going to need Jaylen Brown out here after this timeout. I think I could definitely hit a 3 here. Give me a play Give me my best 3-point shooters. Be the coach real quick. Starters, bench, tall, quick, defense, 3-point. That's what I want. 3-pointers. These are my best 3-point shooters, but I don't know, man. I'd rather have Tatum out there, obviously. So I'm going to put Tatum out here. And then is Jaylen Brown hurt right now? Oh, no, he's out there. Duh. Okay, so best 3-point shooters, I guess, are out here. So we're looking for a 3 here. I guess we don't have to, and we can play the foul game, but I'd rather have, you know, I'll just pass it to Jason Tatum. Give me Grant Williams here. He actually was open. No way he misses that. Wow, he missed it, man. Grant Williams was wide open too, bro. Kyle Anderson, you know, missed some free throws for me. It does not looking good, boys. Damn. He missed that. That's crazy. Wow, I can't believe he missed that, bro. Come on, man. You gotta be missing free 3-pointers like that. Gotta give Tatum a chance, and he sinks it. Wow. Maybe I should have just done that earlier. I don't know why I didn't shoot it with him earlier, but you know what? We're making this a game. We can come out here and get a steal. It's possible. We just gotta play great defense. I'm gonna make sure. I don't know who he's gonna try to pass it to. Okay, he's just gonna. Wait, we could have fouled Gobert. Oh my goodness, that would have been a great foul. Oh well, Edwards at the free throw line. I just gotta hit another 3 with Tatum. It's that simple. It's easier said than done, obviously, but you know what? We could try it again. Just keep playing the foul game. He's gonna miss that one. Okay, let's go. Come on, we can tie it up. We can tie it up. Give me Jaylen Brown. I don't know why I'm shooting this. I don't know why I'm shooting that layup. I don't know why I'm shooting that layup. That was my gut instinct to go for that layup. I don't know why. That was stupid. Foul him, foul him, foul him. Okay. We still have time. We still have time. Not worried about it. 4.5 seconds left. It's plenty of time to get down. So, Seth Curry, he's gonna make the first one. All right. I'm gonna need Tatum to be that. Okay. Okay, 3-point game. No, I don't want it. I didn't. Whatever. I have time. I have time. Tatum, please. No. No. Oh, my goodness. I meant to try to switch. Whatever. I choked. You know, it's the normal stuff around here for me. Whatever. You know what? Run it for year number 3. Wow, that sucks. So Timberwolves win the championship over us. Super unfortunate, to be honest with you. You got LeBron James, Iguodala, Chris Paul, Joe Johnson, Lou Williams, Brook Lopez, Russell Westbrook, Rajon Rondo, all retiring. Honestly, man, I'm feeling pretty good about the roster we have. We just made it to the finals. I think Al Horford will probably be gone, but that's just going to give the opportunity for Peyton Pritchard to come in the rotation a little bit more. So we, of course, need to re-sign Jaylen Brown. But other than that, there's really not much to do. So just going to go ahead and grab our shot doctor, grab a post-D coach. I mean, we can go ahead and grab a different head coach as well. So maybe that's something we should prioritize first. If we want a different head coach, I don't know what the future will be for the Celtics at head coach. But if it is still we got Stauffer here. But if it's still their replacement head coach right now, then we could just, you know, stick with Joe, which I probably will, because I mean, we made it to the finals for crying out loud 2 years in a row, so there's really no reason to change here. So just keep everything the same. Is that actually Dennis Rodman right now? Dwayne Rodman, never mind. I was gonna say Dennis Rodman trying to be my head, or trying to be my post D coach. I'm okay with that. And then guard guru, we can find what you got, Mr. Azera Mack here. So that'll be my coaching staff, and that was misses, by the way, my bad. And then let's head to the draft. So I don't really think there's anything I need from the draft. I'm just going to let the CPU take whoever they want with their first round pick. We get Armando Hernandez. Welcome to the team. Player options, none. And then qualifying offers, got JD Davison and Pritchard, which I want both of them back. And the simple thing we need to do this offseason is, of course, just re-sign Jaylen Brown. And then I guess Josh Hart as well, because I do want to keep Josh Hart around. And then Jaylen Brown, 5-year deal to keep him around in Boston. And then Pritchard will be another guy we get. So Jaylen Brown is sticking around, which is great. And we get Josh Hart to be a brand new addition here, or to stay in addition here. And Peyton Pritchard is going to be the other guy I signed. So that is going to be the ultimate end off to our rebuild, unless there's anybody else I should sign. So let's take a look. I think we have a full 9-man rotation, though. So I'm kind of cool with what we got going. So yeah, I'm just going to roll with what we got. I don't really see the need to change anything. We just made it to the finals 2 years in a row and lost in 7 to a good Minnesota team. The team is still progressing. No one's going down. So I think I'm just ready to roll for year number 3 and hope this year we just ended off with a championship and end off the video there. So year number 3 is going to be beautiful. We're going to win another championship. I absolutely am believing in that. You know, coach game plan's really the same. Grant Williams, Robert Williams, same starting 5, and bench is still amazing. I was going to run a 9-man rotation, though, to be fair. And the proficiency, we are 4-star. So going to leave it the way it is. Got the first seed last year, so hopefully we can do it again. Let's see how we do. So this year, Jason Tatum made All-NBA first team, averaging 36 points per game, which is amazing. All-NBA second team and All-NBA third team. So we are the second seed in the East, as the Cavaliers kind of took over in the Eastern Conference. They won 68 games, so they might be ready to beat us this year if we do end up meeting them again. But we had 27 from Jaylen Brown, 36 from Tatum, 15 for Brogdon. You had 10, you had 8, or you had 10, I should say. And you had 9, and then you had 8, and then you got 7, and you got 4. So here we go. We get to Detroit in round 1. They have Marvin Bagley, Isaiah Stewart, Cade Cunningham, and Kevin Porter Jr. Jaden Ivey's coming off the bench for them. Deni Avdija as well. I mean, I feel like we should beat Detroit, but you never really know with this game. And we do beat them in 6, hopefully. Go to a game 7 with the Detroit Pistons, which not feeling good because Detroit's one of those teams that I'm kind of scared of because, 2K loves their young roster. So they want to start Pritchard in a game 7. I don't agree with this, but you know what? More power to you, I guess, 2K. If that's what the formula is to win this one, then sure, why not? So hopefully we can just find a way to stay a hold and we make it back to the finals. It's looking good, and I think it's safe to say we beat the Pistons here. So, good start in this playoffs again. We beat them, and now we get Atlanta. So, I want to go back to Mr. Marcus Smart starting, though. I don't want to start Pritchard throughout the playoffs. So, let's go ahead and have Smart back out there, which is great. And now we get to have Atlanta. So, Atlanta at this point still has... They do not have DeJounte Murray anymore. Instead, they have Sabonis and Collins as their front court. Defensively, that is atrocious, but we should be able to take advantage of that. And then Josh Hart starting at the 3, which I think is okay. Wait, where's Tatum? Oh, Tatum's at the 4. Okay, I can respect that. That's fine. We'll roll with that. Josh Hart being a starter does not bother me. So game 1, up 1-0 on Atlanta. Game 2, 2-0, 3-0. And yeah, I mean, I think their defense with Sabonis and Collins is suspect. But we got Brooklyn giving Cleveland some problems. They have Kevin Durant. They have Ben Simmons. And honestly, man, if we could play Brooklyn, that would be awesome. Because I feel like Brooklyn's going to be a lot easier to take care of. Can we get Brooklyn? And we do not. We get Cleveland. So we get the ultimate test. Ultimate test to end off the video. Cleveland, we've beaten them 2 times in a row. But I feel like they've gotten to the point where maybe they're ready to take that next leap. So would not be surprised at all if Cleveland beats us here. But I feel like we should be able to at least give up a fight. So game 1, we're down 1-0. I think I might shrink this down to an 8-man rotation on top. Well, already an 8-man rotation, actually. So 8-man rotation. Let's run it this way. Game 2, we're up down 2-0. Game 3, we do... can we even it up? Yes, we can. So game 5 is going to be a big one. We do not win it. All right, so game 6 in TD Garden to go to a game 7 in Cleveland. Let's see if we can do it. I really want to be able to push this to a game 7. It's going to be a close game. We have the lead for now. They take it back. We take it back. It's back and forth game. It's looking good. It's looking good. Can we hang on to it? And we do. 118-122, forcing in game 7. Jason Tatum, 48, and then Jaylen Brown for 32. Combining for 80 points, which is amazing. And now we get a game 7. We got OKC and Houston fighting out on the other side. So game 7 in Cleveland. This is going to be an ultimate test here, man. Can we come out here, make it 3 finals in a row, and get this done? So feeling good. Feel like we could do this. Let's come out here and do it. So Cleveland, this is not for you. Can we come out here and beat them? Got the lead right now. They're going to take it back. They're going to take it back. Can we take it back? Not looking good. Not looking good. And they've run away with it. Cleveland has run away with it. I guess it is for you this year, Cleveland, and that is how the video will end. But at least we got 1 championship in the video, and we did get, 2 finals in a row. Unfortunately, could not make it 3 championships in a row. But we got Cleveland and Houston. Why does Kyrie Irving always go to the Rockets? It literally makes no sense. I don't really see a world where he ends up in Houston. That'd be kind of weird if you had a Kyrie and Jalen Green backcourt. That'd be very bizarre. You have OG Anunoby on top of that. Let's see who wins. I'm gonna go Cleveland in 4. Nope, never mind. Not that close. Okay. Beat them in 5 though, and they do. So I was pretty close. Cleveland beats them in 5. They win a championship. So Cleveland, I'm actually not. I'm not representing the Cavs, so I won't say it. But Boston, this was for you. We won a championship, and we put together a pretty good roster, I will say. I'm gonna end the video there. It definitely sucks that we, end off on not winning a championship, but we already won one in the video. When I didn't do anything, obviously, but still made it to the finals 2 years in a row, and almost got to there 3 years in a row. But Boston's going to be a very good team in the East in real life. We know that. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you on Monday. It's Crushables saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.